Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a bumped up request from Brad. Thank you very much, Brad. This is for foxes and fossils, although, as you can see, warning, the video you are about to view contains no foxes. Viewer discretion strongly advised. So we're only going to see fossils in this one. And they are doing a Billy Joel song, Piano Man, a very famous song. Used to hear it all the time. So I am familiar with this particular song, but I have not heard fossils do it. Anyway, I have done a few reactions to foxes and fossils. I'll put a link in the description to my playlist for them if you want to go and see them all in one place. That's the way to do it. I'll also put a link to the artist channel in the description so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Very important to do that. I strongly encourage you to at least go and hit that subscribe button. It's a lot more important than some people think. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here. Thank you very much to those who have subscribed and liked videos, commented, sent information. I read everything you send and I answer as many as I can. Now I say I read everything you send, but it might be a bit of a lie because lately, if you reply to a message over and over, I don't get them. So in other words, if you send me a message and I reply to you and then you put a message on top of that, I don't always see it. So if you want me to see it for sure, send me a new one. I can't go through 1700 videos seeing if anyone has put a reply down below. So I'm going to miss some of those unless someone alerts me to it. Also in the description, there's a way to bump up your request as Brad did for this one and get it a lot quicker than on the regular list. Just use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, obviously. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that too, and you will get your reaction very quickly indeed. The regular list is probably about 7 months or more of a wait. But if you use one of those methods, you'll get it within a week at least. All right, at least at the time of this recording. If I drop dead, then that won't happen, of course. All right, let's have a listen to Foxes and Fossils, Piano Man.
We're all multi-instrumentalists up here. You can see that I can strum the guitar and pound the keyboard. Darwin can actually play the guitar and pound the keyboard. And but he also has picked up a new instrument, and we're going to feature Darwin on this song on his new instrument.
Hold on. In case you've forgotten, Johnny Pike plays bass, guitar, drums, and sings all at the same time, but we knew that. So I think we have Tim on the left, Johnny in the middle, and Darwin at the end here. Oh, harmonica. Nice.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
Nice.
He said, son, can you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes.
Excellent vocal here. And the harmonica is super too. You don't hear the harmonica all that much in videos. We've had a few times, but yeah, that's excellent. It looks like they're in a park here, a very intimate kind of setting. It would be great if you're just walking through the park and sort of ran into this unexpectedly. You'd have to stop for a while, wouldn't you? They're really good so far.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
Excellent.
You got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or a light of your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be.
Sorry, I'm stopping because I just saw some text there. Also, I was thinking, this, I think he said John, the friend that's getting his drinks for free. That could be a great thing or it could be a dangerous thing. If you don't have to pay for them, you might just keep on drinking. The building in the background was once Hapeville High School, Tim's and Darwin's alma mater, 1974. Cool. Very good. All right, let's go.
Smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. Has a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking to David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitresses are practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Well, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.
He's doing an excellent job on the keys.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, when we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Sing us a song in the piano band. Sing us a song tonight, where we're all in the mood for a melody, but you got us feeling alright.
Awesome. They did a super job.
Tim Purcell, y'all. Darwin on the harp.
The mouth organ, I think it's called the mouth organ.
He's a black belt at it.
He's a black belt at it. Black belt at the mouth organ. I call it a harmonica, but whatever. Foxes and Fossils, downloads, merchandise, CDs, Instagram, Foxes and Fossils, Twitter, which I still call Twitter. I don't use it anymore. I deleted my account on there for reasons I'm sure you probably know. Oops. There we go. Well, kind of. The microphone is kind of in the way of Johnny, but Johnny did an excellent job on the drums and percussion. Really, really well done. And Darwin, of course, with the mouth organ slash harmonica and guitar, and Tim singing. Really, really amazing. I thought, and the keys too. I think maybe he uh, was being very humble, but he's actually, yeah, it was excellent. I thought anyway. And a couple of comments. Yeah, sort of. Brings back memories as I hear this song because I used to hear it a long time ago and always liked this song. I thought it was very good. I didn't really follow Billy Joel that much, but I'm aware of some of his songs and this one for sure. And yeah, sitting in a bar, someone nursing a drink. I used to work in restaurants and some of them had pubs attached to them or down below was one of them. The very first one I worked in, actually, the pub was down below. So I worked in the kitchen, but then I would go downstairs. Well, first of all, the supplies were there, but also after work, I would go down and have a drink or 10 or more sometimes. But yeah, sometimes you'd see the same person all the time, older gentlemen generally, sometimes a lady too, but just holding on to their drink and sipping on it, nursing their drink day after day, night after night. But also sometimes the music, if you had, and we did have bands in several places too, and some of them were really good. I thought they were excellent, and they should probably have made it bigger than they probably ever did. And others, when you first went in, it's like, they're not that great. But after you've had a few drinks, it sounds better and better, right? So, um, Billy Joel and these musicians are excellent musicians, but maybe there's a piano player that's not so good. I actually did work in a place where we had my boss was friends with this guy. He had a little trio, and he played the keys and sang, and it was not very good. And every time he was there, they always did the exact same songs. I think in the exact same order. It was terrible. But the more drinks you have, the better it starts to sound. Unfortunately, I couldn't drink then because I was working. But well, anyways, let's just leave it at that. So I can picture the scene, and everybody thinks when you have had a few drink. I don't know about you, but a lot of people I know, and myself included, once you've had a few, you sort of think you can do amazing things. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then the next day when you're a little bit more sober, you kind of think, maybe that's not all going to happen. Yeah, it seems really possible when you're in that zone, and you're hearing especially if you're hearing some nice music and or music that's improved over time, drink by drink. You really think you can do almost anything, and yeah, the next day, the next week, yeah, maybe not. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. I thought they did an amazing job on this great song. If you did too, give it a thumbs up, or you can let me know in the comments what you think of this song or what you think of the fossils doing it here, or foxes and fossils in general. Check in the description for a link to my playlist for them, also for a link to their channel so you can go there and subscribe and comment and support the artist. Really encourage you to do that. And also in the description a way to bump up your request as Brad did for this one. Another great one, Brad, from from Fossils, but Foxes and Fossils. Thank you very much for that. And you can get your requests much quicker by doing that, of course. And don't forget to hit the subscribe here. If you already have, thank you very much for that. And you can let me know anything else as well. If you have any stories about your drinking days, if you ever had any, or what music that you've listened to. Some local bands and artists are really, really very good. Much better sometimes than what you hear typically on the radio, and they may never make it big. Maybe some of them will. I actually did see a band a long time ago, and there were 3 or 4 people in the audience, and they actually did make it fairly big. Not the biggest ever, but pretty big. That was a long, long time ago, and I felt sorry for them. This is so empty, and it was really heavy rock music, and just nobody around. Nobody knew who they were. I didn't know who they were either. I just happened to see it and went in and paid the fairly cheap, very cheap ticket price actually. And yeah, anyway, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Until next time, bye bye for now.